Hey, how's it going? Zero Day Jay here. It is Sunday, 5:20 West Coast time. I'm looking at the FILECOIN chart. I made a video about this about an hour, a little over an hour ago when FILECOIN was here. A new 4-hour candle just started. It was at around 562, 563. And I said, I think it's going to go down lower. And as a result, I placed an order in MEXC, which I just got an account for, and transferred all of my $254 over to it from shitty Binance US. So here is MEXC. I placed an order. Technically, because I'm in the United States, I'm not supposed to use MEXC, but you know, that's what VPNs are for. And they don't do KYC unless you're trading futures. And I heard really good things about MEXC. I liked it. I like the platform. And Binance US really sucks. And I don't like to trade on Gemini. I'd rather just move money in and out of Gemini. So I have a MEXC account. I placed my first order for 5.317 for basically everything that I have in here, which is nothing really. But this is what the challenge is about, to see if I could grow this, add a zero to it through after a series of trades, right? Or maybe one trade, who knows? But the reason why I liked FILECOIN is I made a video the other day. It kind of broke out. That's the NQ. Let me go back to FILECOIN. It kind of broke out. So that crazy weird dump happened on Friday. All of crypto dumped. Everything dumped. So FILECOIN dumped to 574. That was its low. Then it went back up to 660. And then it came back down to about 774 again. 574 again. And then this time, and I didn't like the way it looked. It just looked like, because it didn't fill for the entire dump. So I just thought all of this crypto stuff was going to go down more. And sure enough, it came down to about 577 or 575 or whatever. Came back up, went up about 8 or 9% to 629. Like if you got in that trade at the bottom, you made a good 8 to 9%. Even if you missed it by a few cents, you could have made like 5 or 6%. But what's 5 or 6% of $250 is really nothing. So I'm trying to get at least 10% per trade, right? So I was waiting. I thought, I figured that would be a fake out. And sure enough, it was a breakout, fake out. I'm sure a lot of people held, and it came down, and it's just been going back and forth. And I thought it was going to drop. I made a video about this a couple of days ago. I thought it was going to come to this 200 and maybe go under it and hit the 300 and then bounce off. And that's exactly what happened today, basically. So we're also in this little head and shoulders pattern. So here's the shoulder, right? Here's the neckline here's the head, and then here's the shoulder again. I mean, obviously it's not perfectly symmetrical, but it looks like a head and shoulder, and it confirmed right here. And it's dry. I have my order in for 531 and change. It just got as low as 540. So we'll see. And I went full port. I went all in with my $252. It was 254 and change, but on the transfer, when I withdrew from shady Binance US into MEXC, it cost me a little bit of money. A little bit, because I used what did I use? I think I traded on the Solana network, or I traded on BEP20. There's so many other networks that are so much cheaper than trading on the ERC20, Ethereum network. When you're moving money around, when you're moving crypto around. So I move USDT into here, place my order, and let's see if it gets filled. I think I will get filled. I think I'm going to get filled, and it's going to drop a little bit lower and then bounce from there. My thesis is that it hits the 300, maybe the 377, the lowest, and then bounces. I don't know how high it's going to bounce. Maybe it bounces from the 300 back to the 200, but I'm hoping it bounces a little higher and goes up to maybe this 8 or this 21. But we'll see. But the order's placed. I think it's going to drop a little bit lower. I mean, this isn't even a bad spot to get filled either. I just think it's going to go lower. So I'm waiting for a better entry. Like I thought in the last video I made about FILECOIN that it was going to hit 550, 551 or lower, and it did. It hit 550 on that last 4-hour candle dump, came back up to about 567-ish, and then when this new candle this new candle. Now it's down to 545. It went down as low as, what is this? 542. Let's look at it on the daily. It also fell below the 618 on the fib, so which is good. It's under the 21. I mean, shit, on the daily, it could come as low as like this, this trend line on this channel, which is what, 470, 473, 475. I mean, it could. I hope it doesn't, because that means I'm in at 531 and it dumped what, another 12% from there. So hopefully my order gets filled. I'm hoping that there's a lot of support. I mean, we get to 531. There's a lot of support right here. This is a support zone. This is a demand zone, right? There's a lot of support in here. So hopefully it doesn't go all the way to the bottom or blow through it and knock this support zone out and go into the next level of support. Because like shit, like here's the 300 on the daily. The 300 on the daily is at 448. So I really don't want it to go that low. I'm hoping it doesn't. We got, what is this, the 377? I think this is the 89. These are weird. These are in weird spots, but let's see what happens. Let me go back to look at the 1 hour real quick. See, people probably got fooled by this, and I just had a feeling it was just going to keep going lower. So now we're in this equilibrium zone. It's actually a discount zone. I just think we're going to go down another leg. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. I'm hoping we do. We go down one more leg. Oh, what are these candles? This candle was what? 578.7 to... These are that was like a 20-cent candle. And then 561 to 542. 11, we go down from here, the next candle, which is in 34 minutes. As long as this one doesn't get too high, maybe this one goes down and fills me. And then it goes to like 525 or something. And I get filled at 531. I'll be happy. And then we'll see what happens from there. But orders in. I might even change the order. If I don't like what I'm seeing, I might cancel or change the order. But right now the order's in. And I want to see what happens. But yeah, I'm in MEXC. I think MEXC is really cool. There's a lot. Let's take a look at what MEXC is. Like what coins are in MEXC. I think that's as high as it could go. There we go. So what's in here? This is their native token. I mean, there's all types of stuff. Everything's in here. Even that ZERODAYJAY one that everybody's talking about, the Solana killer. The Solana killer. There it is. SEI. All the fun stuff is in here. Is Bonk in here? Let's see if Bonk is in here. That was one of those meme coins. Yeah, there's Bonk. Let's see if GFY coin is in here. You know which one that was? That was that Elon meme coin when Elon cursed out. He said, "Go fuck yourself" to the guy, I think it was the Disney CEO. So someone came out with a coin called "Go fuck yourself," and it's called GFY. It's so stupid. Yeah, I'm sure the white paper on that is really, really riveting, right? People believe in the project, I'm sure. This was obviously a pump and dump. Let's see where it's at right now. Yeah, accept to continue. Assessment zone, or usually early stage projects, blah, blah, blah. I didn't even know we were in the assessment zone. Yeah, early stage projects, AKA meme coins. That's what they meant to say. So yeah, see, this is what happened. Here's the chart on that. They launched it, it pumped all the way up here and then dumped. So maybe they don't provide any value other than being a meme coin. So maybe it pumps again, but I who knows? I wouldn't even waste your time dealing with that shit. Anyway, so this is MEXC. MEXC is really cool. Now it's telling me, my IP and nationality. Yeah, okay, so watch this. Watch this. I'm going to connect back to my VPN. I'm using IP Vanish. And I'm going to refresh the page. And sure enough, well, assessment zone. Sure enough, I am no longer in a bad IP. So, you see? So anyway, I got my link for MEXC in the description. It's a really cool network. I like it. It's like KuCoin, but KuCoin won't let anybody from the US use their stuff unless we all move to the Palau or some other country. But with Palau, you could take up residency there, but it costs money to do that. I'd rather pay, $8 a month for Vanish VPN, IP Vanish VPN, than like the $200 or $300 it's going to cost me to take up residency in Palau. Maybe I'll do it, depending on how it goes with my order on FILECOIN. If I 10x this $252 during this challenge, then I'll cough up the Palau residency. I mean, why can't I have dual residency like all of these crooked politicians? They all have dual residency in Israel. So why not us, right? So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you got some value out of this. I'll keep you posted if I get filled, and I'll keep making these videos, and I'll talk to you soon.